Welcome, everyone, to Chestnut Hill, home of the Boston College Eagles, where fans are filing into Alumni Stadium. They'll look between the field hockey lines, perhaps underneath the Musco lighting that's been imported in, and hope that there will be a party in the moves. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Florida State Seminoles taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles offense will go on the attack first. It's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him, they know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Davis. He's loose. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them...
Wants to go up top on first down. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the Seminoles pick up the first down. The Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They want to get the ball in the hands of playmakers, and they did, but this time the defense up to the challenge.
And when you slide that running back out of the backfield, like I'm thinking pass, I got to be locked in, and I got to see him, and the linebackers have to see him and understand when the quarterback throws him the football. I got to break on it, and everybody's got to corral him because he's so dangerous after the catch.
He wants to throw it. Into the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And I like the alertness by this defense. 1st and goal, usually a running type situation. They were ready for the pass, broke on the football, and that could have been a huge play for this defense.
Wants to throw again. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Noles.
I really really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Eagles offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys.
There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And you gotta lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Caught in the backfield, it's Merritt. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Finds a tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little...
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throwing right. It's complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, they're after it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The Seminoles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
This is an offense that leads the nation in first downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance, and that's what makes them so hard to stop.
Looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Florida State.
Let's go right now. The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Connection to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
That's caught. It's Bolden. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Harris. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work.
29 Philly, 2-9.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Adams. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. That's caught. It's Bolden.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Picked up some yards on the last completion. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking, on the move. Going to try to get it himself. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. The Noles have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because in the 1st down you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Complete out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Boston College now operates from the red zone. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. Here comes the heat. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Boston College needing a 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Using the quick game. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up first and goal. It may seem like a really aggressive call, but David, you settle for 3 there. It's like handing a win to the defense.
Yeah, and I like aggressive. Aggressive is good for offenses, and we've seen it time and time again. You get beat when you kick field goals. That's something that you look back, it's a big stat. So,
and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Eagles.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Davis. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught close to the marker. It's Pittman. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's McCoy. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Wants to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen.
Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Noles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. At midfield, he's got room. It's a seam wide open. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Boston College. Fitted in the window for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
17, Boston College.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Grab behind the line. It's Ocha. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's McCoy. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Seminoles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Under fire. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. No huddle offense to the line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going up top. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. The quick out. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Seminoles are in the hurry-up. The offense changing the play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Now he'll fire back into the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. Absolutely perfect. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Buys a little time. Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of his QBs, got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook, but on that play there, that
oh, ball's out! And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Pittman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Seminoles come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Starting to feel a little pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. With the catch, it's Davis. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Noles have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, what a... Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. USC has the lead right now, but kind of fittingly, the men of Troy have been in a battle today and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Oregon. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Merritt. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Quickly complete. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Fires to the big fella. At the 45 on its way. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Harris. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Bolden. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. The throw to the outside is complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got it in the middle, it's Merritt. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. The Golden Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he's stopping behind the line of scrimmage, tried to break out the spin move, and still couldn't get loose. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now, I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different looking team than what we saw earlier.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Finds his man. It's Ogchuk. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Noles will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down.
Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got it in stride inside the 20. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Third down and long is the hardest down to execute in football, but this offense made it look easy. Nice job being aggressive, making the big play down the field, and now set up in a position where they can go get a touchdown on first and goal.
He's knocked down in the backfield, and even that spin move couldn't create space. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Let's it fly. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Just drives in between the uprights.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Quarterback may change this route. Quick completion on the out. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming at the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
They'll try to power their way ahead. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Ochuk. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lets it fly. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. play of the drive coming from their own 24. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Jones. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some pop.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Noles! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
How about the middle linebacker making a great play? Drops in his zone, eyes on the quarterback. He sees the quarterback throw the football, breaks on it perfectly, steps in front, and takes it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. USC is down right now, but this lead is not insurmountable. This is a program that's produced Keyshawn Johnson and Lynn Swan. So big playmaking is always a possibility. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Oregon. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic because of
wide open spaces. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Adams.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Wants to throw again. There's the pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. They get him down with this offense to set up 1st and goal from the 9. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Wants to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown